So today I'm going to be making a cheesy chicken spaghetti casserole. This is a recipe from the Trim Healthy Table. It's a cookbook I just bought about a week or so ago. And this is the recipe here. Now I took time this morning to pre-cook my spaghetti squash, but lo and behold, I forgot to take out any chicken. So I'm making a little alteration to the recipe. It's not going to really affect anything because I have some cooked turkey that I already have prepared in the freezer. So I'm just going to thaw this out really quickly in the microwave and add a little bit of cooked ground beef because tonight we're making it because we have it. And you know, sometimes they're like this, but we want to try to keep things as close to the recipe as we can. So because this is all I had, I'm going to do a half a recipe, but it is still going to be really delicious. So I hope you'll join me. So while our turkey is defrosting, I'm going to go ahead and take this spaghetti squash, and all I'm going to do is remove the spaghetti part of it from the skin. Like I said, this has already been pre-cooked. I had to get it done before I left today, so I just threw it in my refrigerator and we're gonna go from there. Now, this was a very small spaghetti squash. Usually I get them a little bit bigger, but this was what I have today. So if I need to put in a little bit of zucchini, I've still got a ton of zucchini left from my garden, so I may substitute a little bit of zucchini, but we shall see. This year I'm growing quite a bit of spaghetti squash in my garden. This is one of my favorite vegetables for, you know, making spaghetti, for making casseroles. It's so flavorful. I actually like it better than noodles. And I use a lot of it because it's, you know, it's easy. Like this, I just threw it in the oven, took it out, threw it in the fridge, and here I am already just taking it off, and it's all ready. I seasoned it, and I put a little bit of olive oil on the inside of it, just for flavor, and there you go. Easy peasy, as my grandson would say, easy peasy lemon squeezy. He says that to me all the time. All right, easy, easy. So there's my spaghetti squash. I'm not sure, I may have to add a little bit of zucchini, but that's okay, I have a ton of it. But I don't know, I'm only making a half of a recipe, so this might be enough. We'll see. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our cream cheese either in a blender. I'm using my mini food processor. I use it for just about everything. I'm gonna add a half a cup of some chicken broth. I'm gonna add my seasonings. Now I'm gonna list all of these in the description below. And then I'm just gonna put all this in here and give it a good puree. That looks great. All right, so before we add our mixture, we're gonna put our chicken. I'm putting my turkey in. And I'm gonna be adding my noodles, my spaghetti squash noodles, just like this. I'm just going to kind of cut this up a little, just kind of mix it together. It smells so good, unbelievably good. All right, now I've got some tomatoes, which I'm just going to kind of chop up. These were tomatoes from last year's garden. I'm very, very low. I need my tomatoes to start ripening. I've got tons of green tomatoes out there, but they're not ripe yet. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add these. This is about a can of chopped tomatoes. I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit more with this little meat chopper. And I usually don't put the sauce from the tomatoes in, but I'm going to today. I'm gonna put that whole thing in. Give this a little stir. I want to mix up my tomatoes, my meat, my spaghetti squash. So what I'm going to do now is add my mixture, my cheesy mixture, to this recipe. So it says to add half and then the sauce, or the cheese, the actual cheddar cheese, but I'm only making a half a batch, so I'm going to go ahead and just add the whole thing. And I'm going to add some cheddar cheese to it. Give that a little stir. Now all of this is pre-cooked. We just want to melt the cheese and heat it up. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of cheddar cheese over the top. And then we're going to bake this about a half an hour. And I've got my oven preheated to 375. All right, I'll bring you back as soon as it's done. So this is my cheesy chicken spaghetti casserole. As I said, I made this with some turkey that I had. It smells unbelievable. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description below. So if you're interested in making this, as you can see, it was really easy. Just throw it together and bake it. I did substitute spaghetti squash noodles. In the book, it does say that you can make this with their Trim Healthy Mama noodles, but if you want to do it with spaghetti squash, this is still considered an S meal. I made it with a salad, and so we're going to do a taste test as soon as I get this plated up. All right, let's give this cheesy chicken spaghetti casserole a try and see how it tastes. It sure smells good. Wow, that is delicious. Oh boy. That is delicious. You need to try to make this if you like that cheesy, delicious kind of home comfort food. This is it. This is a great dish to serve. So thanks for joining me today. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.